Hey, we're live. We are live and we are float fishing for live bait. That's the same rod. This is number 2. There's a fish. That's absolutely not what we want. Apparently that fish hooked himself. So we get to fish him anyway. Here, fish. Here. Sorry for taking so long. Come on. Oh, this is so annoying. That's one big bleak to start with. So let's put the numbers on these things. Well, otherwise this is impossible to do with 3 rods. It's kind of impossible to do with 3 rods anyway, but I like doing it with 3 rods. So here it is. We are catching some bleak, and then we are going to a tuba and use the sad bleak to try to fish something. We'll see what we get. We will see what we get. Number 1 appears to be getting some nibbles. They are all getting nibbles, apparently. There goes number 3 down. There's a fish. So yeah, while it is quite impossible for you to catch everything if you are fishing with 3 rods, you still increase your catch rate. Was there a fish on this one? Well, apparently there was, and it's the right size for live bait, which is great. Missed this one. Number 1 is down. I missed this one again because I was looking at number 1. And you see that there's more people here fishing for bleak. So people know they're here. People know they are here. Number 2 is swimming along very fast, meaning there was a fish there. We did not get to it on time. Not a problem though. Not a problem. Number 1 is down now. Down for a long time. And we missed it. Well, that's just part of it. That's just part of it. This is just a little bit harder because this is Volkov, so there's a current. Number 1 has a fish. Oh, come on. This is being bad. It's being a bad start. Let me change something in the stream here. There, that's perfect now. Oh, come on. Bites are very, very fast today. Oop, there's one. Hey there, Bleak. Get in the bag. Get in the bag, Bleak. You too, get in the bag. Thank you. Doesn't really matter if you throw it far or close here. As long as you have a small hook and some flies, the Bleak will keep on coming. Nope, not this time. Number 3. There you go. Actually, this is the second time that I'm fishing for Bleak here, and in the first time I got a trophy. Got a trophy Bleak here doing exactly this. Exact same setup, and I'll show you my... Oh, that was a false bite. Number 2 is down. This one was just to make a fool out of me. That was just to make a fool out of me. AX. That's a big one. How's 2019 treating you? Ah, another miss. Let's try to get this one now. No. Number 3. We also missed number 3. So number 3 is always the one that goes further away because it's a longer rod or line, means that we can throw it further. This is kind of intense. Yeah. We need to work no matter the year. And do you have your car? Did you finally get your car? There's another Bleak. Three is down. Let's see. We did not get there on time. I did, yeah. Things have been going very well. No car yet. Damn it. What's the depth on this rod? 33 centimeters. I was just checking because I think I was seeing the fish there. I was seeing the fish nibble. That was nice. Number 1 is down now. Ah, just got it going up. Oh, so it's almost up to you. It's almost there. They will get to delivering you your car eventually. Grab the wrong rod. I wanted number 2, but you just have to wait for a bit and eventually a fish will grab that one also. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, see? The bite rate is very good. Everyone that is here is actually fishing for Bleak. They deliver to your home? That's cool. I had to go pick mine up at Mazda. Mine is Japanese and didn't take so long. And it was actually made in Japan. Oh, yeah, to your dealer. Okay. Yeah, then it's the same. I picked mine up at the dealer. Really love my car. It's a very cool, tiny thing. Yeah, it's good to do those kinds of things in the vans. Oh, oh that's that is definitely not oblique. Too big. Oh, that one dropped. It was almost out of the water. We were actually seeing the fish and he got away. Switch to number 1. There you go. Good bleak. Exactly the size that we want. The markers I'm going to sell, and the undersized ones I'm going to turn into live bait. And then we are going to try to catch something with them, because I've never actually done anything half decent with live bait. Just crabfish. I mean, the only thing that I caught with live bait so far is perch, which is terrible. So today we are actually going to try to get something proper. Well, he has one, but he doesn't really use it. Streaming is not his thing. Okay. As soon as I put that down, something bit it. But it's still there, so we're fine. Perfectly sized. Oh, come on. Oh, I did not check that. I did not see that. So, well, if he's putting it on Discord, he's probably thinking about starting to use it more. Another one that dropped. Come on. 51. That's a seller. Maybe. We'll see. If we don't if you don't catch many, maybe I'll turn some of the... Oh, look at that! Look at that, there's another one. That's another trophy. Trophy Bleak. This was on the number 2 rod, so it's the starter rod. It's the starter rod. Let's look at it. Yeah. Starter rod with a 3.1 fluoro line, size 20 hook, a fly, and... Oh no, this is not the starter. This one is the starter. So it was on number 1. Or did I click the wrong one? Oh, dumb. No. Let's do that again. So I got it on this one. I'm gonna edit this into the video, probably. So I got it on this one. If I'm... Which is the starter rod, as you can see. And it has a size 18 hook and a 3.1 fluoro line. Which is cool. Cool trophy. Not a very rare trophy, apparently, because this is the second time that I've been fishing for bleak here, and it's the second time that I got a trophy. So they do not seem that rare. And we are right here in Volkhov, fishing from the pier with whatever floats that you can find. Everything works. Everything works. Everything can get you a trophy. You don't have to worry about gear. There's nothing here that can hurt you. Nicola from YouTube. Hey, back at you. Glad to see you back. You're getting to be a regular on the stream. Thank you so much. Grab the wrong one. Wanted number 1. Grab number 2. That is fine. Let's see if we can still catch something on number 1. There is... Nope. It's a bit too eager there, maybe. Then at night the bite rate drops a lot, and also seeing the floats is way harder. So that's when we are going to look into how many do we have. Should we continue for one more day, or should we just go try to use the ones that we got? Maybe if we don't have that many, we'll turn some of the markers also into live bait. Oh, I will do the bait fish. I will use the bait fish after I have enough. I'm going to go to Aktuba and try to get something there. I looked into some spots, saw what people were doing, what people were saying worked, so I'm gonna try going there also. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I hope we don't catch anything that we cannot handle. It's a possibility. Well, let's see. Oh, come on. Another one that dropped. Well, what we are going to try is, let me see, I made a note here somewhere. We're going to try G7. So 121.74 is where I'm going to try this. Because they apparently change places a lot. And this is apparently what's working right now. We are going to G7 in Aktuba. And if that doesn't work, we'll try somewhere else, of course. Unfortunately, we can only use one rod for live bait, because of the live bait requires you to have rods with big test, because it has the rod has to support the weight from the bait and the weight from the actual weight. So right now only our carp rod can support that. Eventually we'll get money for one more. Eventually. Threw that one too far. That's another bleak. What's going on? There you go. Caught you too. This guy has trouble getting a hold of the line sometimes. So no, we will not just be catching the fish, we will actually fish with them. Hopefully. If everything goes according to plan. Which sometimes things don't. Like, for example, I planned to catch that fish and I did not. Also that one. Okay, so how's everyone in chat doing? Having fun? Whoop. That's one. That's a bleak. Number 3 is down. That did not work. Did not work. This one seems big, yeah. Who's next? Come on. Got you. Perfect size. I think the limit for turning these into bait is 30 grams. So this one is a marker. We'll check in a bit. We will check in a bit, but we have so far in 23 minutes caught 41 fish. So if we could continue to do this at this rhythm, we would fill our nets Thank you, Axe. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by as always. Really appreciate your company. Come on. Well, let's just move it back to this side. The bites are starting to be bad now. They're starting to be bad. So we're gonna try to get into a more regular schedule of streaming again, like we had been doing the previous 2 weeks. Well, in the end of 2018. Yeah, as you can see, the bite rate really goes down. Really goes down as soon as the sun starts to set. So when the sun goes down, so goes the bite rate. Which is cool because it gives us time to look at things, basically. Gives us time to look at things. Do we have a timer? No, we don't. Well, I pulled the wrong one. Still got there on time to get the correct one. Wrong one and correct one. Okay, let's look at first let's look at our inventory because we have some things to throw away. I don't know if these are actually like stuff that you should throw away, but that's what I do because the quality is like 0%. Yeah, freshness 0%. So I just throw them out, but I don't know if you can still fish with them or not. Probably not. So just gonna get rid of them. And then I'm gonna start making them into bait. Starting by these guys, the smaller ones, the ones that are not markers. Then we'll check by how much they sell, and if they don't sell by that much, we'll make them into ground bait and to live bait anyway. We won't make the, well, the trophy probably cannot be made into, yeah, it's 30 grams to 80 grams, so we cannot turn the trophy into live bait. Keep mixing the words. This is not ground bait, it's not on the ground, it's live bait because it's alive, and they actually act alive while on the hook. They swim around, and if the fish is actually stronger than the hook, not the hook, than the weight that you are using, it will drag it. So you have to think about that, which is cool. These are very weak, so whatever weight that you put on them, it's probably enough to hold them onto the bottom. And we are getting a lot of points on harvesting baits, which is also good. So these darker ones are the smallest ones. We can use those. And like now we have a lot, right? Baits. Okay, that's 10, 11. 11. Now let's check the... Oh, I should have checked if there was anything here before I turned them into things. There's not, so we're fine. We are fine. But sometimes there's orders here for bleak, so you can make some money there. Okay, now this is 32 fish, 62 silver. Not bad. Not bad for a fish that gives you no trouble at all. The trophy is 11 silver. Thinking about that. Did I press the wrong key? Yes, I did. It's this, right? Yes. So the trophy is 12 silver. These are very good. These are above 70 grams, so I cannot turn them into anything anyway. So those I can sell without worrying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell these. I'm going to sell these also. And I'm going to keep these. If I run out of live bait, which is not likely, I'll use it. I'll use these. If not, I will just sell them later in Actua. So let's grab our rods. Actually, we don't need to grab the rods, but let's do it anyway. You can move without grabbing the rods back, that's fine. You don't lose them. Oh, there's a fish. So we get one more for the road. Come on. Grab the thing. Cool. They're also good XP. That fish, because we are on the happy hour, that fish was 1000 XP. Like, and you can get a lot of them. This one is too small to be turned into anything. So let's travel. At least the fish that we sold are enough to pay for the travel and then some. So that's cool. We are not losing money by using the live bait. So while this loads, let me take a 2-minute break. Okay, we are loaded back into the game. So we are going to go to where we want to fish. We're going to travel by boat. Lucas, hello, welcome to the stream. Let's see what's here. They have bleak, but we cannot sell that our bleak to them because our bleak was not caught in Aktuba. They have buffalo, but that's a trophy buffalo. Very hard to catch that. So we will not even try. And then there's a lot of small things. That's a trophy isle also, so these cafe orders are terrible. We'll take the fast boat. Take the fast boat. We'll buy only 1 day. Yeah, only 1 day. Then we'll cheat. If we need to come back, we'll just cheat our way into it. Just quit and reload. And you are magically back on the base. Let's see, we are going here. So it doesn't matter if we go out or in. Let's go out. This needs an autopilot because this map is so big. Map is so big that it needs an autopilot. So we can check the notifications on the phone. Oh, and it's food pictures. Nice. I actually like receiving food pictures. People are liking our tweets. That's cool. Very nice. You have some viewers. You have some viewers on YouTube. You have some viewers on Twitch. Everyone's ready to see us catch nothing with live bait, which just how things go. We'll try it. Let's just look at where we are. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's go inside here. Go fast and unreasonably red boat. Go. This boat is so unreasonably red. Like for a boat that is standing on the sun the entire day, and on this map the sun is actually hot, this thing would have been stopped being red a long time ago. At least this red. So I don't think I've actually ever fished here. Let's put the boat. What is that, by the way? Let's check this out first. Let's check this out. This is a boat. Is this boat like something? This boat must be something. It's like a market. Can you sell fish here? Let's check. Yeah, it is a fish market. That's nice. I had no idea this was here. So let's leave our boat on the pier there. This map is so big that we keep finding stuff that we did not know existed. So we are looking for specific coordinates here. Those coordinates are 121.74. So a little bit more to the inside, I think. Or am I on the wrong side of the thing? Let me check. No, we are on the correct place. We just have to go up because of that fish market. We left the boat a little bit too low. too far. So check this. Yeah, that's right about here. Now I have been warned that there's a possibility that some sturgeon will bite here, and if that helps, it's disaster. If that happens, not if that helps. It doesn't help at all. If that happens, it's disaster. So I'll take this bleak off. That is not a good bleak. You can see. I'll put this bleak on. Barcelona just scored a goal, if you care at all. Then I'll pick that rod up. And this is the only rod that we can actually use for this. And throw it in. Didn't put a clip on anything on it. We could have, but we didn't. So what else are we going to try to catch here, since we only have one rod that can do that? It's nighttime, so apparently there's someone here catching. Oh, there's a lot of people here. There are a lot of guys here, and I'm the lower level guy. That is not good. That is not a good sign. That is not a good sign. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Let's pick this one up. Put something on it that not gonna be night crawlers. Let's try with mayfly larva. We'll probably have to cycle a few. Why are we using this? Prig. Let's put some ground bait like spring. Yeah, let's try this one. I don't know what I made it for, but let's use it. This number 6 hook and mayfly larva. Mayfly is usually good this map, so let's cast it in. Then we'll be watching what people are catching on the chat and trying to adjust according to the fish that are here, basically. That's how you catch them. Mr. Freedom, welcome to the stream. Is cafe order for whitefish? No. Trophy buffalo. That's it. Hey, Mr. Freedom, thank you so much. I'm happy that you enjoy the videos. Today we are doing some streaming, and it's also going up as a video on YouTube. I'll keep it there so people can watch it later. Apparently people appreciate it. It would be good if we actually catch one of those whitefish here, but apparently no one's catching them in chat so far. So maybe it's something that bites more during the day. I don't know. Actually, apparently no one is catching anything in chat. So what we're going to do with our third spot. Third spot, we could try some spinning. Yeah, that can't hurt. Can actually hurt. Sometimes it does hurt, but let's try. Drill speed 20, then Twitch. Twitching on Twitch. Twitching on Twitch. Spico is here catching some seashell. Yeah, I really like it also. I really like it also, Mr. Freedom. So calm and peaceful. I need to stretch those lines. Just realize that by looking at them right now. That line is going straight down, which is kind of weird. Oh, Spico caught an asp. There's the whitefish. There's the whitefish. Someone caught a 3 kilo whitefish. That's good. That's what we want, actually. Okay, that's good also. Nice. With the trophies there. That line is moving. Why is that line moving? Why is the bell not ringing if that line's moving? Let's check it out. That's very nice, Lucas. What were you fishing? What were you catching, actually? Oh, come on. There's nothing here. Nothing here, apparently. When I was starting out, I never played Mosquito a lot. I just played I played Winding Rivulet a lot more. I enjoyed that map much more than I enjoyed Mosquito. So I just recently went back to Mosquito to actually experience it for real, because I had never really done it properly. Because of the spinning chances, which are much better on Winding. And spinning is definitely more fun than sitting there waiting for a float to go down. Black spine herring, 100 grams. That's pretty big for a black spine, right? I think that's very big. Burbot and catfish. Catfish are not very fun. Spinning on Winding is fun. You can get some pretty good fish. You can get some asp there. They are big fight if you have if your gear is kind of weak yet. Asp can give you quite a challenge. Trying some different things here. Oh, that's number one. Okay, then there's a fish there. I thought that the rod that was ringing was the live bait one, which would that bite on the live bait one was just the bait moving around, but this way this is a proper fish. It is a fish, not a proper fish. Okay, so Spico is catching black spine herring. He's not the only one. What is black spine herring being caught on? Let's check on the weekly records. Black spine herring. Is it mayfly maybe? Or are they spinning for it? If they're spinning with this Aquila, I can give it a try. I have one of those. So let's try that. Actually, let's reduce the leader on this. Oh, there's a fish. There's a good fish. There's a good fish. This is the first decent catch on live bait. Let's see what it is. You guys are watching an historic moment. My first Beloritza whitefish. Yep. Look. First one. Let's keep him. Let's keep him. Throw it back in. So that was very good XP for a 3 kilo fish. Kiko, welcome to the stream. I was going to do this. I was going to switch the... Oh, come on. Oh, I already have a 7.7. I should actually put a stronger one. That's because I was a few days ago doing Belaya, which continues to suck. Belaya continues to suck, just in case you guys are wondering. Belaya has always sucked. That's a very nice one from Bila1, 9.65. There's a fish there. Let's grab whatever is here. Small seashell. There's another one. Is that? Yeah, it's there. It's there. No, this one is way smaller. Let's see if it's also a whitefish. No, it's a perch. MU perch. Am I throwing it too far? I might be throwing it too far, yeah. So I'm gonna put a clip next time. Gonna clip it so it doesn't go as far, because we definitely went over the deep spot this time. Definitely. And let's try to catch something here. Angler Dave just got a Belaritza, and Ray Het just got Belaritza. So they are definitely nighttime sleepers. During the night no one was catching anything, and now that it's starting to be daytime, it's not starting, it is daytime, now people are catching them. And as I thought, most people here are fishing for them. That's why there's so many people here. In a map this big, if you see 15 players in one place, that's a sign. It's a sign that there's something there. So I'm not the only one checking this place out. I seem to be catching nothing on this spinner here. So I'll try something else. Maybe something that we can jig step across that deep part there. Maybe that will help. So that will be 1 spoon like this one. Don't actually know what you're trying to catch. Let's see. Whatever bites. We are not... Beggars can be choosers. And we are definitely beggars. No, I have never played any other fishing games. I played this on a recommendation from a friend. Well, he was actually looking at Steam, looking at the stuff there, and he said the name of this game as like a joke, and I said, you know what, that actually sounds good to me, so I'm gonna try it. And I installed it and loved it. That's a Belaritza. No, it's not. It's an asp. Okay. That's unexpected. Did not knew the asp went for this also. Forgot to clip it again, by the way. Let's see what comes up this time. Small wide-eye bream. Let's change this for white bream crankbait and see if we have better results, because this has been catching nothing. There's another bite. Oh. Oh, what is this? This one seems strong. This one seems to be strong. Friction break on this reel is not great. I have to check if the other one is better, and if it is, I'll switch them over. But at least this time it's gonna be enough to get this fish out. Apparently. Let's not celebrate too early. Let us not celebrate too early. If this is one of those whitefish, they are strong fighters. Because we are maxed out on our friction. Oh. Also, we have been forgetting to eat. Fish changed direction. It was going to the right first, now it's going to the left. Which is good for us because we can actually walk both ways. Oh, come on. Friction brake is heating up a bit, which is not great for it. It's not great for it. Yes, Oldberg is good, but Oldberg, you kind of have to choose what you do. Because if you are a new player and you go to Oldberg and you go for the smaller pond, you are fine in a way that most fish don't run out of the pond, but there are 17 kilo grass carp there, and I know that they exist because I've caught them. And that's gonna be trouble. That's gonna take you a long time to get out of the water. So while it is probably the better low level lake to fish, it's definitely better than Bear Lake, because Bear Lake, you got doomed there. What is this? Is this one of the whitefish? Oh wow! Yes, it is. It's a 7 kilo one. 7 kilo whitefish and 50,000 XP. That's quite a lot. 50,000 if you have premium, of course. That is quite a lot. So I don't know for how much these go. I think this is about 50 silver, which is cool. But yeah, cool fish. Let's try to get another. And again, we overcasted, but apparently it doesn't matter, so... Does not look like it matters that we threw a little bit too far. We wanted to check if the other reel is better than that one. So this has a wear of 15% and the other one has a wear of 9. So yes, it is. Let's switch them over, because this is not catching anything big or small. The other one is. So let's switch these reels, make the fights against the Belarritza whitefish a little bit easier by putting the stronger Sputnik Alpha on the rod that is actually doing the fights. We probably need to repair that reel. Okay, so need to put it in the backpack to change the reel. Okay. There you go. Now let's actually put a clip on it. Clip 25? Maybe. Let's see. Let's see how far it goes with 25. Actually, I think it went a little bit too far anyway. So we'll try a little less next time. It would be nice if this game tried to create something about ice fishing. I don't think that's very far away. This is called Russian fishing after all, and well, ice fishing is a part of what Russians actually do to fish, so I think that's possible. I think we might see that in the future. This is not getting great results with whatever we use. Let's try to use mayflies, grasshoppers. We know there are asp here, so we could try grasshoppers. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Asp like biting on grasshoppers, so let's try it. No, DLC. DLC is bad. DLC is bad. That's the first time I saw someone wish for DLC. If you add DLC to a game like this, you are only breaking apart your population, and this game is already not like the most popular game in the world. So you see that at one time there's not a bunch of people playing it. In recent times, sometimes they try to organize competitions and they don't even get they barely get enough people for the competitions, so the population around this game is already not tremendous, and if they start segmenting that population, that makes it even worse. So no DLC, please. Okay, this was not a proper throw because we were distracted by a lot of stuff. Oh, this was very bad. Very bad cast. Let it sink. Try to jig step it now. It's probably a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Add a ice fishing map and that would be good. That would definitely be good. But they said they are going to chill on adding the maps for a while and focus on making the game better, which makes sense. So it might take a while until there's a new map now. Okay, this is not working like at all. Let's try some float fishing with size 8 and mayflies also. And we have to switch this for a stronger leader. 11 kilo. Just because we don't know what's here, then we can change it back to something else. Drew a little bit too far. Doesn't matter. We have zoom. We have zoom. So the grasshoppers are not doing great on that one, unfortunately. Oh, we have to change the depth here. We have to change the depth because we are fishing for bleak with this, meaning that we are at minimum depth, and now we have to try to find something else. A little bit deeper, 1 meter now. Let's see if that works. Also, we would like to get another Belaritsa bite, and that line is actually moving. So is it possible that there's something there? Let's check. Let's check if there's something here. Maybe I just didn't tighten it, probably. Yeah, I think that must have been it. Also no bites on the float line. Let's look at our Good fish again. Good fish. Fortunately, it has been 8 minutes since we got that one. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. I think they allow you to look at your floats closer. But you are right. You are right. They are good for nothing. Binoculars are good for nothing. It's too bad that grinding can be difficult. Yes, it is kind of a grind. Especially for silver, it's kind of a grind. You have to grind a lot to get good equipment. Like, a lot. You can see that I'm level 29 and my equipment still sucks. So you really have to work for it. And having premium does not help you with getting silver at all. Having premium just gives you the extra XP for fish, gives you happy hour, and it also gives you the possibility to send stuff to other people, which is very cool. So if you have some stuff, you can share. Below one, getting a Kessler's herring. Oh, are we about to get one too? Nope. That is a roach. Not a Kessler's herring. A roach. Should we try a smaller hook here? Maybe we should try a smaller hook and see what we can come up with. But in the meantime, I'm gonna take this one off of the crickets because they got us exactly nothing. Nothing. And actually, there's not a lot of stuff coming up in the chat, meaning that there's probably not a lot of stuff here other than the whitefish. But we'll try. With what? Pearl barley? Night crawlers? Pearl barley. Maybe there's some bream. Or the eastern bream, because the eastern bream disappeared from the place that I used to catch them. So maybe they're here now. Let's try a different bait for this one too, and a smaller hook. Where are you? Here you are. This is number 8, so let's try something significantly smaller, like this size 16. And casters, maggots. Let's try casters. I don't think I've ever seen casters work properly on Actuba, but let's try. Grinding, yeah, grinding. So, Mr. Freedom, what level are you right now? Where are you trying to grind? Oh, appears to come up right there. Yeah, it's a roach though. So the caster just gave us roach also. And because it's a smaller size hook, we got a smaller roach. There goes something. Okay, level 18 is the level for Volkov, I think. I really recommend that that you go there. Well, when it comes to money, I think it's a little bit. When it comes to silver, I think it's a little bit bad. Oh, that I have to tell you that I am enjoying the game a lot too. That's why I stream it. That's why I make the videos on YouTube. It's because I really like playing it. So I do not care at all on the time that I have to spend trying to get decent stuff. But yeah, it really takes a long time for you to get decent gear. And also, like, one bit of bad luck can cost you a lot of silver. Well, the pearl barley is catching stuff. Oh, it's an Eastern bream. Small one, but that's cool. If that's something that's available, let's bring this one out also. What was I fishing with coconut and green? I actually don't remember. We have a size 8 hook. It's fine, it's not the hook that I usually use for these, so let's change it anyway. Try pearl barley again. Try premix. Well, these are not in the correct order. These are not in the order that I like them to be. Oh, and it's clipped. Oh, I know what I was doing. I remember what I was doing. Okay, let's take it out. Take the clip out. Clip not installed. Premix. Let's see if you can find more of that Eastern bream. Amun, welcome back. Yakpzi, yes, I do have a YouTube channel. Since you are watching on Twitch, if you scroll down a little bit, if you are on your PC, by the way, if you are on your PC, the link is down there. If you are not on your PC and you want to find me on YouTube, it's youtube-less.gaming. youtube.com/less.gaming. And I have a bunch of videos on this game if you enjoy this game. And I'll do more anytime that I can. So if you like, subscribe to that channel and you will get some warnings when I do. Ha! That's cool. Thank you for that. I really appreciate the support that you guys have been giving the channel lately. A lot of new viewers on YouTube, a lot of new subscribers, which is very good. And I was about to say that Amun is also a player of this game, and apparently is on Twitch watching right now. It's also a player. He told me of a very good place for, oh, there's something in this, very good place for Eastern bream. Went there, caught a bunch of them, and now they moved away, so I'm trying to find them again now. They are here, but they appear to be small. They appear to be small. Your name is so hard to read. Yakpzi. So hard to read. Which one of the videos did you happen to watch? Is this another Eastern Bream? Nope, that's a common roach. We are grinding the crown plate away because we had a lot of stacks with just one or two. Ah, nice. Unfortunately, I've been told that that spot is not working so great right now. I haven't gone back to try it recently, but feel free to tell me how it works for you. That's the thing with this game, is that spots change. As I was saying before, the spot here, where was it? Here. Spot here was very good for Eastern Rim, and then they are completely gone. From one day to the other, they are completely gone from this place. So that's Magikarp's freedom, and I don't think they are around here. Magikarps. They need to make a Pokemon game with the realistic fishing. Like mix the two. Mix these two games would be cool. There's something here. They're not ringing the bells. I'm just watching the lines, and when the line moves, there's something on it, but they are not ringing the bells. Is that a bite or just a warning? What is that? Oh, then it worked out. If you got a few trophies out of my advice, it makes me very happy. So cool. Glad it worked out for you. And Blue Bream, they are very rare, so you might fish for a long time before you get one. Roach now? Seriously? So yeah, it would be cool if we had another carp rod that we could use here, or whatever rod that could do bait fish also. Well, this can, but this is very weak. There we go. What is this? Doesn't seem to be that big. It's an asp. Good thing that we didn't sell all our bleak, because we are apparently going to need them. Good thing we didn't sell them. We only have 9 of the ones that we already turned into live bait, so we are going to have to make some more. Oh, we are kind of running low on food. We don't have coffee. This is a very, very ill-prepared fisherman. Very ill-prepared fisherman. So there's nope. I think we're going to check something out, but seriously? Okay. We want to see if we can turn something into fish pieces. Yeah, these two. So this goes into fish pieces. And this asp goes to fish pieces. That's where I am, Amun. That is exactly what I am, and that is exactly what I'm doing. Unfortunately, I only have one rod that can handle live bait, which is this one. Oh, what is this bleak? No, I don't want that bleak. Well, I will handle that. I thought I threw out all the bad bleak. Apparently not. That's a decent eastern bream. Oh, this must have been the bleak that was on already on the hook. So it was not thrown out with the rest of them all. But thank you for the advice, Amun. Keep them coming, please. Okay, let's now look at the baits. Find that. Yeah, that's a very rancid bleak. Let's throw that one out. Gone. I think there's a fish here. Yes. Yes, there is. Let's say hi to Wes there in chat. He's eating a lollipop. Okay, and now let's make some more of this. Turn some more bleak into live bait. Starting by the smaller ones. So all these, come on, all these darker ones. That's fine for now. Yep. What is that? Okay. Let's get ourselves some more orange juice. We're being healthy today. For some reason that I cannot explain. It's just because I have orange juice. No vodka in it, if you can believe it. Absolutely no vodka. It's very dark. Very dark. Flashlight does not help much. And things appear to be calm, which is good because I need to make a bathroom run. So I'm gonna leave you guys here to watch over my rods, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. That's about it. And we are back. We have the fish on. Let's read some chat messages. So, what fish give you most XP? I will show you. Barbara active again on 5533. That is good to know, Amon. That is good to know, and I might try it. So 5533 on Bear Lake. Come on, so weird. I am gonna make a note of that so I don't forget to try it out later. So Barbal 5533. Great. I do not need to type bear because that's the only place where Barbal are. Mr. Freedom, 500 XP and I'll be level 18. I'm gonna try Bear Lake. I highly suggest that you don't. Because if you are just level 18 right now, you probably don't have great gear and you are probably going to suffer a bit at Bear. But try it, see how it goes for you. Maybe you have a different experience. I remember not having a lot of fun at Bear at level 18. There's another Mr. Bream. That was another point for bottom fishing, and we are going to look at the records now, our records, to show is it possible to get perch on live bait. Yes it is, and I know it for a fact because I have got perch on live bait. My maximum experience, who asked this? Yakbzy asked this. My maximum experience is this trophy savant trout, and if you watch my videos on YouTube, there's a video of me catching this one, so you can actually see how I got it, where I got it. Okay, but it was quarry. It's Short video, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and you can go there and try to replicate it. What a waste. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And depending on where you are fishing, like if there's nothing else that bites on baitfish, that's basically all you are going to catch. It's perch all the way. Um, what's going on? Oh, this lagged a lot, and it's doing it again. Okay. It's still like stopping. It's lagging a lot. Never seen the game do this. Oh, finally we got one wide-eyed bream that was not like tiny. The barbel was all on potatoes? Wow, that's weird. I would definitely not have gone for the potatoes. I was going to try it on cheese. Yeah, that is a complaint that I absolutely understand, Mr. Freedom. The record screen is just terrible, terrible. You cannot look at the weeklies by lake, which is just dumb. So if you want to see the ASP of the week in Volkov, for example, we can't. It's not possible, which makes no sense. Even if we are at Volkov, we cannot do that. Makes no sense. So yeah, this screen definitely needs a lot of improvement. I hope they do something about it. Angler Dave caught a burbot. That's something that we haven't seen here before. Another undersized eastern bream. That one's gonna be fish pieces. One's definitely gonna be fish pieces. And oh, already? Didn't I just cast you out? Apparently nothing there. What's going on here? I think there might be something wrong. A bunch of carp. Like all the carp in the world. That's what's there. Let's get this out. Yeah, but if you could look at the records, you could see what the fish in that lake is. If you could at any place go look at the records in Volkov, you could see exactly what fish are in Volkov. What statistics, trophies? No. So there's common carp there, there's common barbel there, which was what Amun was talking about, and these are very good fish. There's the crucians, of course, there's golden tench there, there's the regular tench there, I think. There's these leather carp, there's mirror carp. So there's a lot of carp for you to fight with, which is why that lake is so hard for new players, because carp fight hard, very hard. Also, if you haven't yet, you have to learn how to put a clip on your rods so you don't cast into the weeds, because there's a lot of weeds in the middle of the river in Bear Lake. So you just put the clip on with Control Alt and then the plus or minus keys. So plus until you have the distance that you want. Then cast, and if when you reach that distance the line immediately stops, so you run no risk of casting into weeds. Which is cool. Actually, it's a good idea. Making a video showing how to do this. It's a good idea because it's super not intuitive, and I don't think it's shown anywhere. At least I don't remember in the tutorial seeing anything about this, and I think I actually learned it from some video on YouTube, so probably most people learn by watching other people do it somewhere. There's a bite. The live bait during the night is dead, as we had already seen before. But at least now we kind of found something that works here for the other rods, which is good. There are some small ones, but we just make those into $55.63, clip 20, the new hotspot for carp in Bear. Anything really good did you get there, Amun? Gotta admit that I'm not a very big fan of that place. Absolutely not. Bear Lake is not my favorite. Unless there's a very good spot giving you barbel, then I go there. But carp fishing at this moment for my gear is just too much. Because I have like 2 picker rods and 1 carp rod. Catch a lot of carp with bread and corn. Yes, you do. Bread mainly is like the easiest. Oh, there's one. It's like the bait that you use more when you are it's like bread and worms. It's the staples of low-level playing, and they're very good. On worm you catch like everything and their mother bites on worm, and bread is very good for carp. Yeah, not for you, Amon. For you is not a problem. For me it would. For me it would be. Because I still remember catching... Well, where is it? I still remember catching this 21 kilo one on Oldberg, and that was not great. That was not great. That put up some fight. Let's go. This is another Preem. Yeah. Yeah, this one is a very small one. And premix. Cast it there. People are catching burbot. I was told that in this place there was a possibility. Oh, nope. There was a possibility to catch some sterlet, but I have not seen any come up in chat. So apparently the sterlet are having a quiet day. Nicola is saying, I remember running around Oldberg with a Spark 2000 for 15 minutes to find out I had a 4 kilo black carp. Well, you were lucky, because I ran around Oldberg for more than half an hour on a Spark also, and the fish was a 3 kilo common carp. Yeah, but it got stuck behind an island. So I was fighting the fish and the island. What is going on here? This is a decent one if it's an Eastern Bream. I was fighting the fish and the island. It took me more than half an hour, and then it was a 3 kilo common, which at the time it was the largest fish I had ever caught. Yeah, this is a good Eastern Bream. I'm happy with this one. And I think that I used the money from that one to buy my first Lacerti that I still have, by the way. Yeah, here they are. Still have them. And with this, getting 5 kilo fish is a little bit easier. Well, 3 kilo that time. It was for a long time, it was my riskiest fish here on the stats until I got this grass carp, and that took the place for most risky catch. But yeah, that one at this spot for a long time. Yeah, exactly. Bear Lake, trying to catch big stuff is a high level thing. Definitely. Because if you go there low level and try to catch big fish, you are not gonna have fun. You always forget to put the ground bait on. Okay, now that we're getting to daytime again, we are going to recast this. Maybe we can find another Belaritsa whitefish. Another good one, like that 7 kilo one that we catch before. That would save a lot of that would save a lot of suffering to people. Yes, I agree. I think that the order of those lakes, the order of this makes no sense. Volkov should definitely come first. Yeah, if it's a problem for you, imagine for me. I just try to stay away from the sturgeon. Most that so far I've been successful. I haven't caught any. I am now also trying to stay away from trolling here on Aktuba, since I'm not really sure what it was, but it was probably the trouts. The trouts spooled me twice. Like, where are they? These ones. Caspian brown trout. I think these are the things that spooled me twice. Pretty sure this is what I caught that spooled me. And both times they spooled me because they went out of the map. So I caught them around here and they swam all the way. I chased them in my boats as far as I could, and then they went out of the map and spooled me. Which is not fun. Fish should not be able to go places that you're not able to go. But they are. He caught one on an alpha. That poor alpha. Poor alpha. How much money is a sturgeon? Like that one, that 30 kilo one. How much silver did you get? And actually, Sura is like the map that I've spent least time so far. I think I only went to Sura for competitions. So I have to give it proper attention one of these days. But I don't think there's a lot of people playing Sura since Aktuba came about. I'll try to find something fun to do there one of these days and do a Sura stream. There's a fish. Let's see if it's a Belaritsa. It's not a huge one. Just a 2 kilo one. Doesn't even show in chat. Let's throw it back in. Pick up a better one. Come on. 200 silver for 1 hour. Okay. It's okay. Would be if you had better gear and could, If you have better gear and can take him out in less than 1 hour, then it will be a very good fish. Very, very good fish. Oh, I pressed the wrong key. Oh, that's not set up. That's a problem. There's your problem. I did not set up a hotkey for this one. Caspian roach. Those are not very common. It's a small one. I remember catching my first sturlet in real life. I was terrified. Well, there are none. There are none in Portugal, so I've never actually saw one in real life. I've seen it in this game, and I've seen them on TV. They look scary. They look like dinosaurs. Fish got away. What fish? What fish? Did we have a fish? Did we have any fish? I did not see any fish, but now I will reel all of these in. Because apparently fish got away, whatever fish it was. So let's recast this to solve that problem. Bazo catching a... there's a fish on this one. Catching a seashell. Very good size. Oh, come on. Put ground bait before you cast. This is quality 10 rim ground bait. So get in there. The records sometimes are very slow at updating, but they are generally right as far as I can tell. Already a fish on that one. Looks like there's already a fish here. Yep. Not exactly a fish, but something. Something. Big river mussel. So let's try to find out how are these people catching these seashells. So puzzle. Catch. Oh, come on, game. Yeah, they look tremendously old, and yeah, I know that they are in fact very, very old, as in the connection attempt failed because the connect party did not properly respond after a time. What? That's new. Get your servers together, people. Okay. Trophy size is apparently over 16 kilos. That's gonna be a big fight. This guy has a trophy sturgeon also. Oh wow. Oh, there's something here. There's something on that one too. And for some reason the live bait, I did not remember throwing the live bait one that way. So something moved it. Let's check. 71 gram. 71 gram fish. 71 gram bream, if you can believe it. That's terrible. That's like way bad. Let's cast this in front, and there's another fish there. Another eastern bream, maybe? Not this time. This time it's a common roach. Well, let's make some more space. There's only one to cut. There's another. Again, not that big. Yep, undersized eastern bream again. Not even big enough to cut into pieces. Which is kind of disappointing. Someone caught a very, very big mirror carp, 31 kilos. Oh, come on. Another tiny one. Yep. 100 grams. That's what you want. A bream with 100 grams. There goes another seashell. What are these people catching seashell on? Let's ask them. Maybe they feel like sharing, which is something very good. On the community in this game, it's like very nice. People enjoy sharing their stuff. We have got like 5 of these now. Only one was big enough. Wes is saying getting fuck all. Angler Dave says that he's catching the seashell with gudgeon. Weird. Proximity says mayfly. So everyone replied different stuff. I tried mayfly before, got nothing. I don't know if they are float fishing, maybe? These are now getting very, very poor results, but that's usually the case with bream during the day. Maybe now that it's getting overcast, it's gonna be a little bit better. But the prime time for the Belorica whitefish is past now, and we only catch one, and it was small. This one this time. The previous day went much better. So it's exactly 1 hour since we caught this one, so maybe another one like this will bite now. And this seashell was on mayfly larva. This was on pearl barley. I do not think that we have a lot of silver here. I really don't. For 1 hour of fishing, that is looking like 100. Come on, these fish are annoying. They're all small. All the time small. Gonna take this one out and try float fishing with mayfly larvae, with mayflies again. See if we can get something. Well, Mr. Freedom, you need to... Oh, there's a fish. There's the good fish. You need to try a bunch of different things on... If you are going for the... If you're going for the boilies, you need to try a bunch of different ones on Bear Lake, because what's working changes a lot from time to time. So just cycle through a bunch of them if you're going to try them. This is a good white one. This is a good white fish. Yes, it is 6.5 kilo. And this time, since we switched the reels, this time the fight was much easier. Barely any fight. Let's get another one. So apparently this is peak time, because this was right now, and the big one last time was 1 hour and 4 minutes ago. So around noon is when we are getting the largest Belorica whitefish, which is good to know. If you are trying this, do not miss the noon. Have your rods in the water by that time. So here we are going for... Well, first let's change this for a bigger size, like 8. And then mayflies. Crimson Knight, welcome to the stream. Hello. That was not what I wanted to do. Is this correct now? Yes, it is. Let's see if the float can give us something. Float, can you give us something? Does not look like it. It's just a line moving and making those waves. Come on. Well, that is not good. So maybe we need to rethink this float fishing thing on this spot. But apparently the other rods have gone quiet also. So the Eastern Bream are quiet also. The Belorica are quiet also. How many do we have now? We have 4. And that's just on one rod. And 1 hour and 17 minutes. That's cool. We definitely need to get another rod that we can use for that. In the meantime, we'll try doing something different here. like this and this. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what comes out now. Maybe nothing. Maybe a shark. Maybe a baby shark. No, Mr. Freedom, in Bear Lake there is no shop. Which is just a gimmick to make you spend more money. It's just a gimmick to make you spend more money. Make the grind for silver even worse. So yeah, you have to prepare in advance when you're going to bear. You have to take everything, everything with spares, all your bait, all your ground bait, everything, because you cannot buy nothing there. Nothing. Just got a 6 kilo Daemon on 3 kilo ultralight, 1 hour fight, Crimson Knight. That's crazy. That is crazy. I've done something similar once on a stream when we went to Balaya with the starter rod and reel. We went to Balaya with the starter rod and reel recently, and I got a 3.4 Daemon. But 6 kilo on a 3 kilo ultralight is super impressive. What a fight that must have been. Mr. Freedom, is this with all the high level lakes too? No, that is just with Bear Lake. That's just Bear Lake. Because, let me check, Volkov has a shop. Sora, I don't know Sora that well, but I think it has a shop. Yes, I think it does. Ladoga has more than one shop, and Aktuba has everything also. So yeah, that's just Bear. Yeah, I think you were around for that stream, Nicola. I think you were around. So yeah. There it goes. There it goes. People are still catching Belritzes, just not me. Just sad. Is this an Eastern Bream? Yes, it is. They're starting to pick up. 1 kilo 1. Are they good? They're not great. They're not great. They're like not great silver or anything. It's just what I found here that I can reliably catch. What I am actually trying to catch is this, but we fish for this with live bait, and only one of my rods has a test high enough to be able to use live bait, so I have to do something else with the other 2 rods, and apparently the Eastern Bream is working, so I'm going for it. If the bite rate is very good for Eastern Bream, then you make quite a decent amount of silver on it. But not on this place. This place is slow for the Eastern Beam apparently, but it's slow for everything. um, YouTube. There's David Kaiser saying hi back at you. And there's a guy that unfortunately I cannot pronounce your name like at all. Smack Gregors. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Um, that's super hard. It's super hard to pronounce for me, but hi back at you. Sorry for butchering your name. Crimson Knight, I'm at the worst possible level. 27. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Greg is so much worse, so much easier. Thank you for making it easier for me. And welcome to the stream, Greg. Level 27 is actually a bit hard. Yes, because you want to come here so bad and you cannot. How did I grind the end of 27? I did something specific and did the XP like decently fast, but I don't remember what it was. I think it was Quarry. I think I did it in Quarry. Trolling with the 3 rods, or Volkov trolling with 3 rods. Something like that. Oh, I understand what's happening with that rod now. What is happening is that the bleak that I'm using now are the larger ones because we already ran out of the smaller bleak, which means that they are now strong enough to swim even with the attached weight. So they are streaming, they are going downstream here, which is, I mean, I think it's fine. They are able to drag the thing around. Skillful, the fish is very, very good. I'm at Quarry, super hard grinding. Yeah, that is a good idea. A lot of messages today. Thank you guys for all the support, for keeping me company. Could you go on Quarry for char lure fishing? It's hard. It's hard to catch char. I like barbel too. How's the fishing? Skillful. Fishing is good. I'm having fun, so that's all that counts. I bought a Saber 60 and a Fortuna feeder and my break is only 20. I think I have a Fortuna feeder, don't I? No, I don't. I don't exactly remember what a Fortuna feeder is. But the tension bar is for the weakest link. So the tension bar is not specifically for your reel, not specifically for your rod, is for whatever is the weakest link on your setup. So usually what you want to do is to put a leader as the weakest point of your setup. Mecha is better than Fortuna. So the Fortuna is like the second or third rod. Well, you can see here that I have a saber also. And I think I have like 15 kilo line on it. We'll check. Nice Eastern Bream. That's a nice one. We'll check. So here, the rod is 15, the line is 15, which is fine because it's super wear down, so the line would break much sooner than the rod will. The leader is 13.8, so the leader is the weakest part of the whole setup. If something has to break, it is supposed to be the leader. In my case though, I think if something needs to break, it's gonna be the line because it's super worn out at this time. Which, okay, I just accept it and go ahead, take the line, whatever. Don't break the rod. The rod was super expensive. The rod was 2,000, I think. So yeah, if you are getting the attention to get to the maximum at only 20 drag, then something is too weak for that reel. Either the rod is too weak for that reel, or you have your line be too weak, or something like that. You have to check the loads and make sure everything is correct. Just don't break your rod, man. Don't break your rod. Bye, Greg. Thank you for stopping by. I hope it was useful. It's fine to overload a reel. Do not overload the rods and don't lock the drag. Very good advice. All of that is absolutely correct. All of that is absolutely correct. Do not ever lock the drag. So never go to 30. If you get to 29, stop, because after you go over 29 is infinity, which means lock, which means that probably something will break like almost immediately. So do not do that. And yes, overloading the reels is perfectly fine. Don't overdo it though. When it's safe, you just wear them out a little bit more. The fish there looks tiny. There's also a fish in this one. Let's take this one out first. Alexander Radisavjevic. Sorry. Oh, that's big bite. Big bite this time. That one has no ground bait, but we have to deal with this first. Whatever this is. Wow. Oh no. Oh no. We got a fighter. We got a fighter here. Yeah, I suppose that's a name somewhere from the Balkans. And yeah, that's a lot of letters in one name. I always have trouble with those ones. As always, sorry if I butchered your names. I'm uh, I'm trying. Okay, we have to eat something. Catafest, thank you for following. I hope we can get this fish out to celebrate your follow. Serbia, nice. Welcome to the stream, man. I hope to continue to see you around. And the same goes for everyone that is watching, both on YouTube and on Twitch. If you haven't yet, don't forget to follow or subscribe so we don't lose contact. And I see you back next time. I don't. Oh no! No! Well, it's nothing now. I was going to say that I did not think it was a trophy, but now it's nothing. And Crimson Knight, thank you for following also. I had to remember you. That's why I do it. I know that it works. I know it works for me when I'm watching other people stream. When the guy says, don't forget to follow, and I say, oh yeah, I was forgetting to follow. So Alexander just did the same on YouTube. Thank you so much. Oh, there's the seashell. I almost forgot I switched this one to this. Well, that was a bummer. That was going to be the largest fish of the day. Or the night, in my case. That was going to be the largest one. And he got away. Damn it, you Beloritsa. No. These are all... Okay, that's the way I like them. That's the way I like them. I can't sing anymore because then YouTube might take the video down. They are very sensible about music. No, no problem. Yeah. I realized you were the one following. I just chose to go with Alexander because your last name is too hard to pronounce. That's about it. Greg, welcome back. Speaking of last names that are hard to pronounce. What else can we cut? This one. Get some more space for more fish. Ah, not that lucky. I'm not that good of a streamer. So, not that lucky. But thank you. There's another one on number one. Okay, wide eye bream. That's fine. Oh, Basso just got a sturgeon. 25 kilo sturgeon on this place. Ooh, that's scary. That is scary to know that these fish are here. Basso is level 37 though, and he has caught sturgeon much bigger than that. So he can probably handle it fine. Sure. I know who you are. You are level 20. You are level 20. Adun, that was on the chat previously, he's level 33. No, Amun, level 33. Adun is another guy. Skillful, which was on YouTube also a little bit ago, is level 24. There's another one to cut. I'm 20 and my record fish is at 16 kilo carp. That's good. I think my record fish is also a carp, a 21 kilo carp, and I think I was about level 17 when I got it, something like that, which is not fun. What is this? This is on the live bait, but it's a very small fish. Maybe an asp? Oh no, it's a burbot. Tiny burbot. Tiny burbot. There's nothing here. Just to check because now I cannot see the lines like at all. There's one. No, not a lamprey. I think lamprey are a myth. There's no lamprey. Skillful. My biggest was a 24 kilo mirror carp on Bear Lake. Took me 1 hour in real life to reel on a Sabre 60. Let's look at it. Because you are somewhere here on my friend list. That's not what I wanted to do on my message list. Can I look at it? Yes, I can. Let's look at it. 26 kilo. Let me correct your Largest catch, skillful. It's not 24, it's 26. You are like the only fisherman that says that his biggest catch was smaller than the reality. Usually people say that it's the other way around, that fishermen always exaggerate their catch. You were going under. But yeah, very good fish. Very, very good fish that you have here. There's going to be a competition in Bear Lake. I will check your best. Since the fishing is slow, we can do that. Interact with the chat a little bit more. So where are you? There you are. Your largest fish is also a mirror carp. It's a 10 kilo mirror carp, so you also went under. 10 kilo mirror carp. This one though is more impressive to me. 9 kilo pike. Very good. And that's also the largest amount of silver. This doesn't really have a friend list. This just has the list of players that sent you messages. So next time that you are in game, just send me a message and then I will have your name at hand whenever I need it. They don't have friend lists. They have people that you have spoken with lists. Let's cut these. We are getting very, very near to the limit of our net, but we have a bunch of fish that are no good, so we can throw those out if we need. Okay, let's read some more messages. Let's not. Let's not. Trying to read all the chats, but fish have priority. Fish have priority. Okay. I hate that pike because it was 700 grams of trophy and there was a trophy order for 500 silver. That actually sucks. I understand that. Greg, very hard to type nick, but in general I love pike. Will PM you, mate. Please do. Feel free to, all of you, send me messages. My name in game is the same as my name in YouTube, is my same as my name on Twitch. So I'm very hard to I'm very easy to find on the game and on all those places. Same thing on like Twitter. So same name all the way. Which means that just send me a message whenever you want. Basically. Now, although this gave me a seashell, it's not giving me much more. I think I may look at the list and see what the fish have been caught with. So this was pearl barley, so it was the other rod. This was also pearl barley. This was mayfly, so one for that. Pearl barley. This was mayfly. We know that one. Pearl barley. Pearl barley. Mm, yeah, no, the Mayfly are not paying off. The Mayfly are not paying off, so let's switch it back. Mayfly is not catching that much, so let's switch it back to premix and to, well, let's try something else, something like garlic dough. Maybe. Usually the Eastern Bream. Let's look at the records here. Eastern Bream. Buffalo. Buffalo are not here probably. Diving beetle? The hell? Eastern Bream. That's what I was looking for. Pearl barley and garlic dough. So yeah, let's try the garlic dough, see if we can catch some more. Eight days ago I got a trophy tench 4.4. Tench are very good. When you are low levels, tench is a very cool fish to go for. Highly recommendable. They are kind of hard to... There's a fish there. They're kind of hard to target now. It used to be that at Oldburg you just needed to throw some cheese out and you got a tench. Now it's not that easy. Unfortunately. Now they really make it work for it. Get sausage in. Someone got a very big mirror carp. It's going to be a competition in Bear Lake, but I'm not gonna be on for that long because it's like in 2 hours. And in 2 hours it will be 1 a.m. and we cannot be playing at 1 a.m. because we have work and that kind of stuff that does not allow us to be streaming at 1 a.m. I cannot see the rods. I need to buy one of those lights that proper streamers use so you guys can see better, because I can see the rods, you guys cannot see the rods. So I just need to spend the 200 silver and buy one of those floodlights that you put next to you when you're fishing, and it gives you some more light. I think that would be good. I think you guys would appreciate that, even though paying 200 silver for that makes me angry. Trolling with water lights works. Just have to be careful not to hook something big. Cheese on 4720. Yes, on the bridge. That is a classic place to get some tench. Classic place to get tench. Also good for eels. Good for a lot of stuff. And if you are lucky enough to catch a big carp, they usually run into the pond, which makes it way easier for you to catch them and way less dangerous. It's not common that they swim the other way around. Grab the wrong rod. So far I never broke a rod. I was lucky to have people in chat explain stuff, and I was lucky to be there and read it, so I learned soon enough not to overweight how to set up my rods so you don't break rods. So I have never done that so far. Don't expect to do it. Nicola, I don't remember my biggest tench, but I think it's not big. Mine is a trophy tench, 4.4 I think. I also never caught an eel. And Greg says that his largest eel is 2 kilos. That is a very big eel. I do not know what my biggest eel is. That's not where we check that. It is also not where we check that. This is eels, 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 eels. My biggest eel is 1.7. That is on Oldberg on worm, like regular old worm. So I'm not a great eel fisherman. I should go back there and give it a better try. There are 11 players here now. I continue to be the lowest level player here. I'm at 29 and then there's Zoom at 31. Zoom. I remember that I caught an eel like the first half an hour that I was on Oldberg, and I thought, well, these must be very common. They're not. I was just extremely lucky. This looks like a decent Eastern Bream. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, it would be fun, but it's very hard to do. It's not like they are easy to target. If they were easy to target, people would do it more. I can try it, but I cannot promise anything. Looks like the garlic though is working though. That was a good thing to try. Bite rate appears to be good. Let's look at our skills. We are at 93% on bottom fishing. This unlocks at 100, so that's gonna take a while. Everything else I care about unlocking the Texas rig. So I should do some wacky rig stuff. There's another eastern bream. They are biting well now, decent size. Looks like this one is gonna be another one. Oh yes, eastern bream of decent size now. More people could play with you as well. Yes, well, on lower tier, on lower level maps, more people can play along. That is true. Go trolling. I have done so much trolling in the before I unlocked Actuba that I'm kind of tired of it. So I'm thinking, oh, that's one. That's one there. Let's go. Let's go get it. Wow, the eastern bream suddenly started to be big. Oh, come on. Well, this one is small again. Of course, the big one escaped. Now we just took small ones. It's an asp, actually. It's not even a Belaritza. It's an asp. Hot! Welcome to the stream. Oh, grab the wrong login again. Come on. I have to recast it after I take this one out. I can tell you why. I buy the more expensive bells so I can have 3 feeder rods like I have right now, all of them with 3 different bells, which means that I know which one of the rods is ringing without looking at them. So if I'm not seeing my rods, I still know which one is making noise. I just click the corresponding button and I grab it. That's the only reason why I have different bells. Some people like those ones that have lights because they allow you to watch the lights at night, but those are like super expensive and have nothing on these ones. Just that when you have a lot of silver, you start spending it on stuff. I don't think they have a proper advantage over these ones. Nope. $12 Belaritza on the chat for Nova Guinea, something like that. European fishing is really nice, yeah. Never fished in another big continent, so I'd say yeah. Don't know anything else. There's no roach. No. Groundbait. Come on. Always the same thing. Never once I do this properly. And that guy, probably inspired by my Eastern Bream, changed to Eastern Bream too. It's good decision on his side. Let's look at this and throw some stuff away because we are getting out of space. So this Caspian roach is garbage, this is garbage, this is garbage, this is garbage. So many tiny fish. I get you basically 0 money, cannot be used for anything, cannot be used for live bait. Cannot be used for fish pieces, so now we have some more space. So regarding the bells, what I do is I always keep the same bell on the rod that I have same number. So this bell is always on the rod with the number 1, this bell is always on the rod with the number 2, and this bell is always on the rod with the number 3. So now I just know by sound what is what. Well, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, because you might be spin fishing like over here, and then you hear a rod and you know which one it was. So you put this one down, go here, and you, even if they are not moving anymore, you know which one of them made the noise. And in my case, sometimes when I'm not streaming, I am playing and doing something else at the same time, meaning that I'm not looking at the screen. I may have Google Chrome open over the game. That is also a regular thing. So it helps sometimes. And there's also another advantage to not using this one, and I might do that soon. It's that this one is the one that most people use. So, for example, if you are playing the game and watching my stream at the same time, when this bell rings, you might think it's one of yours. And if I'm not using this one, it will reduce the confusion that might happen with the people that are watching the stream. So that's why I'm probably gonna change this one for a different one, so you guys don't get all messed up when you are watching and playing at the same time, if that's something that people do. Yeah, yeah, I know it must happen because it happened to me when I started playing, and I was playing and watching streams at the same time, which is something that I still do when I'm not streaming myself. I'm playing on one monitor and I'm watching someone else stream on the other one. And yeah, I had that problem each time they were using the same bells as I was. It was super confusing, and I ended up muting them. Since that's not something that I want to happen, I play with different bells, and I'm probably going to replace this one for another one when I can, so that people that play with 3 rods with this bell do not get confused by the one by mine. Okay, the bite rate went very, very low again. So let me think. I think I will play until 1 p.m. game time, because as we've seen, midday is kind of a good time for the Belaritsa. So I'm gonna wait for peak, and then we are going to sell our fish. Like go back to the starting area and sell our fish. Oh, Balaya for sure. Balaya is solidly shit. Unless you have like ultralight stuff, and you like doing that, Balaya is terrible. And it's also like it's so disappointing when you are starting this game, you are still low level, you unlock a new place and you go there and it's Balaya and there's no fish there. Oh, come on, Crimson. It's not. It's not. They buffed it, but still, whenever I try it, it's not. And you can tell that it's not good because if you go there, it's basically empty all the time. Well, I should retry it then. Should retry it then. But it always has the handicap that the bottom fishing is very bad. Look at weather, look at weeklies. Yeah, that's what I do every time. Everywhere. There's a fish there, isn't it? Oh, yes, and it's a decent one. It's a decent fish. If it's a bream, it's gonna be a big one. It is not a bream. It's a big head carp. A stupidly ugly fish. Look at this face. He looks so dumb. He looks like very dumb. Yeah, if again, you need a rod that you can use very light tackle with, which I don't really have right now. You need a spinning rod for light tackle. Um, because if you see here, my caster is test 12 grams to 36, and the baits that work in Balaya are like 4 or 5 grams, uh, which means that using this rod is quite difficult with those baits. So it's kind of hard for me because my gear is not very adequate for that. If you have the ultralights, then it works quite well, I think, right now, because yeah, there's brown trout and there's the graylings bite well on some of the lures, but yeah, you are always reduced to fishing with one rod because the bottom fishing is basically zero. I'm thinking anyone who just unlocked Balaya will have the live bait ability. Yes, no. Not for sure not. And now the average damage is like 15 kilograms a week. Okay, that is true. I think I don't know what it was before, because as I said, Balaya is not that good. But I have been going back. As I said before in the stream, I was there. I streamed there in Balaya. Wasn't great. Um, I was there like like the last time that I played the game, I was a Balaya. I wasn't streaming, was just playing for fun. Um, That time was terrible. just terrible. Got basically nothing. So yeah, it's a mix of my spinning tackle is not ideal for there, and spinning is what the only thing that you can do there. Yeah, but it's sad. Belaya is sad, actually. Let's recast this because this is not doing much now. First of all, it's tiny. Yeah, it's a tiny place. You fish like top, bottom, or middle, and that's it. There's 3 fishing spots. Which, come on. The variety of fish there is very low, and most of them you never see. Because bottom fishing is basically inexistent. It's just not good. Oh, and chat is mostly dead there because the amount of players there is usually very low. So you are there, there's no fish, you can't even bitch about it in chat because there's no one to bitch to. So yeah, not that fun of an experience. Small, no fish, no players, nothing. It's so small that it makes no sense. Well, we said we would play until 1 p.m. It's 1 p.m. But I'll give it a little bit longer. Just because we still have some space. We still have some space in our net. There's only one net. Would be cool to fill that up. But it's not looking probable, so just give it a little bit longer and then we'll make the magic happen and go to the base, sell the fish. Yeah. Haters gonna hate. We are Belaya deniers. It's sad, he doesn't even have a boat. At least give us a boat so the map doesn't look as tiny. Let us boat around. Let's take this one out. And to finish with, let's try something like oh, there it is. Was not finding this. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna catch anything here with this, but let's try anyway. I'm just on general chat, so whatever place I am on, that's the chat that I get to see. Wacky Worm is not exactly great for these situations. Works better off a boat. Hey, we caught something. We caught a roach. We caught a roach. That's something. There's a fish here. Let's see what it is. Another small white-eye bream. This isn't a marker, but I get extra XP for it. Okay. Let's release it then. And there's a Belaritza. Come on, be a good one. Ooh. It looks decent. It's not as good as the one that escaped, but it looks decent. Let's see. No. No, it's not. And it's also not a Belaritza, it's a Caspian brown trout. What the hell? Another thing that I did not knew. Well, I both didn't knew that they were here, and I did not know that they ate bleak. Apparently they do. My nemesis. Caspian brown trout, my nemesis. Oh, this is not a bottom fishing rod. I was gently tapping it. Oh. Well, you barely get to fish with that, because there's always... No, I don't use this... No, I threw this out. I don't use a special chat. I just am on the whatever chat of the place I'm on. The automatic chat. Because I like seeing what people are catching on wherever I am. What I'll do eventually when like more people watch my streams and stuff like that is create one for myself, and then people can find me there. Nicola, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I don't, and I will now that you warned me about it. Oh, I think someone bit. Yeah, someone bit on that one. There's a small fish on it. Oh, I'm out? Yeah, I'm out. Let's use this one while we make some more. So yeah, there's a bite on this tiny fish again. Wow, 62 gram perch, so good. Let's make some ground bait like while that moves around. Premix. I'll just make one and then I'll make more off stream because that's not like the greatest thing to be streaming. Just making ground bake over and over. And I think I'm out of ingredients also. It looked like I was out. Wacky warming it from the shore, which is like weird. Is Xander really rare or I'm just bad at catching it? It's very specific to some places. And it's kind of rare, but if you check my YouTube videos, there was a place on... What's that map called? There was a place on Ladoga that I found that I could repeatedly catch some Xander. Okay, I'm gonna call it now. So it depends on the place that you are and if you are on the right bait or not. It's another small eastern bream with an M. Okay, this was not bad, and in the weekend I will try it again. Right now what I'm going to do is go like this. No, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. I'm going to go something like this. Yeah, that makes more sense. While I quit the game and start the game again. So we can cheaply and kind of cheatingly go back to the base so we can sell our fish faster and you guys don't have to watch the boat travel a bunch of time, a lot of time, and it's against the current so it takes longer. So this way it's way faster and you get to see what was the outcome of this night of fishing, other than the Volkov fish that we already sold. We already sold Subbleak. So we are now loading in, so we can switch back to this one. You don't have to see me that much now. Yes, of course, I have that old Coke can for years. Think I was going to get rid of it? No way. There's going to be like a some kind of goal for when I get YouTube famous. Oh, let's switch back to the live scene. Yeah, it's like a friend. Let's see if we have something that we can sell here. We do not. No Shamaya, no Zebra Muscle, no Bream, nothing. I don't have anything from here, so forget about it. Now let's sort this by price. Oh, these are nice. These are very nice. $400. That's surprising. That is actually surprising for me. How long was this? Let's check. Sort by automatic. This was... This doesn't count. Well, it has to count, doesn't it? Kind of has to count. 2.5 hours, 400. Okay. That's okay. It's not great. If we had more rods that could be fishing for Belaritsa, we'd probably have quite a decent amount of money. But this way, not by weight, by price, please. This way it was just about okay. Best fish is this 68 silver Belaritsa whitefish. It's a 7 kilo one. The 6.5 kilo one went for 61 silver. 3 kilo one went for 33 silver. Then we have some Eastern Bream for 15 each. Caspian Brown Trout for 15. Few more Eastern Bream, a White Eye Bream. So not that bad. Not that bad. And you can see that the Eastern Bream kind of pay off if you cannot use more live bait rods, as I can't. Okay, I'm gonna sell this. Absolutely. We are closer to our goal of having like 5,000 silver to get a better rod, a better reel. I will sell this if the server lets me. Thank you for stopping by again, Nicola. Really appreciate your support. And I'm not sure that this is going to sell, actually. Server is bugging out. And to everyone that stopped by today, there it goes. Everyone that stopped by today, thank you very much. I really enjoyed this stream. I really enjoyed all of your company. And if you haven't yet, please follow or subscribe, depending on if you are watching on YouTube or on Twitch, so you can come back next time and I can enjoy your company again. Thank you all for watching, and so long, and thanks for all the fish.